Minister, good to have you here. Let's start with the banning of the sanctioned Russians coming to Canada. How is this going to work, and does it apply to their families as well?
Well, the way it's going to work, Evan, is we're going to amend the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act to ensure that the roughly 1,000 individuals who've been economically sanctioned are not able to come to Canada by deeming them inadmissible. As you put it, slamming the doors shut. It's important that we hold them accountable. It's important that they not be allowed to use Canada as a safe haven. And it's the latest in a long series of steps that we have taken, including military aid, including creating a humanitarian pathway, and including the work that I've been leading in both increasing resources to the International Criminal Court by tripling the RCMP that are there, as well as getting Russia kicked out of Interpol for their past abuses as a way of showing support for Ukraine. The Prime Minister was just there. We'll continue to do that going forward.
Any progress on the idea of seizing assets belonging to oligarchs, selling them, and using the funds to help Ukraine?
I think that's an extremely important question and work that is being undertaken by various colleagues in government, including Minister Joly and others, will get to the bottom of that. What is important is that today we're making sure that those individuals who have been previously identified and sanctioned economically will no longer be able to come to Canada. And this is important, Evan. It's important because, one, Mr. Putin and those who support his regime have to be held accountable for the brutal and vicious attacks and their illegal invasion into Ukraine. The Prime Minister was just there. He had an opportunity to see with his own eyes the war crimes that are being committed. This is another way in which we assure accountability and support for Ukraine.
Okay, but just last thing on this. So if somebody came, if one of these 1,000 sanctioned individuals came to Canada, would they be arrested at the border by border services? Are they turned away? If they're criminal enough to be sanctioned, are they criminal enough to be held?
They can be detained by CBSA and then subsequently deported. And that's another reason why making sure that the law does not allow for the unintended consequence of somebody who is economically sanctioned to be permitted any kind of safe haven in Canada. And today's law change will ensure that that does not happen. And again, it's a very concrete, demonstrable step in which we're showing support for Ukraine at this critical juncture.